Hey guys, welcome to another lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this Bremer Bistro. This one is the beef and 3-bean chili. It's topped with cheddar cheese. It is 11.8 ounce or 335 gram meal. We bought this at Aldi. It was $3.99. I don't know if this is an actually, yeah, by Aldi. So this is an actual Aldi brand of food. So the whole thing is 330 calories, and there's your other info. And we're going to, of course, cook it. Which is a good thing to do. So the microwave, that's the only direction I see. I'm looking to see if I see any other directions I do not. So we're going to heat the chili from frozen. So this is a frozen meal. Take chili out of the freezer, leave film top in place but poke holes in it to vent. Place the tray in the microwave and heat on high for 3 minutes. Remove from microwave, carefully remove film. Use caution with steam, stir and heat on high an additional 2 to 3 minutes. So you're basically gonna do it for 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, remove the film and do it for another 2 to 3 minutes and let it set for a minute. So read and see if there's anything else. I do not see anything else on there. So poke some holes in there and I'll probably do it for 2.5 minutes. This is when I come back. Oh, this is like in a plastic bag, okay. It said remove film. I wasn't expecting it to be a film like that. That's some dark looking chili in there. So anyway, I'm going to, it looks like it has some beans in there. Yeah, the picture shows beans. I'm going to poke some holes in here to vent it and get it in the microwave and I'll be back. All right, so here it is out of the microwave and I ended up doing 2.5 minutes on that second time. So, because it still felt really, it was actually frozen in the middle of the first stir. So I figured 2.5 minutes would probably be a good time. And it worked out good. It didn't dry out too bad on the edges and or get crusty or anything like that. So that's good. There wasn't a ton of cheese. There was a little bit of cheese here and there on the top, but you don't really, I mean, you don't really see it now once you stirred it. It's kind of just all in there. You see the corn, it's got some black beans in there. It's got, looks like some kind of beef. I'm hoping it's beef. Tomatoes, no pasta that I see. I do not, they have also pinto beans in here too. So you got black beans and pinto beans, both. Yeah, this one doesn't have pasta in it. So when we make chili, we put like a little bit of spaghetti in it. Not a lot, just a little bit to kind of add some filler to it. This one does not look like it has pasta in it. So anyway, I'm gonna get over the table, give it a try. Okay, I let it cool off for just a little bit. It says it has 3 beans. I only saw the black beans and the pinto beans. I don't know what other kind of bean it is, and it doesn't say. And I'm not gonna read through the ingredients to try to figure it out because I'd probably never find it. So anyway, got a bite with, it looks like everything. So here we go. I'm looking at the ingredients just to see if I can figure it out. I see black beans, pinto beans, kidney beans. Okay, so that's the other. That's the third bean is a kidney bean. I don't see a lot of those in there. The texture is nice. It has a nice texture to it. It's got a, you get the little pieces of ground beef in there. You get that texture of the ground beef. The good thing is they didn't go. Or at least the bite I took, they didn't go really fine on the ground beef. They left it in a little bit bigger chunks of ground beef, which is good. I hate it when they ground up the ground beef so finely that it's almost like particles of sand. I just don't like that. I like it in bigger chunks of it. The beans are okay. They're a couple of them I've gotten are a little firm. I'm suspecting those are probably the black beans. Black beans tend to be a little firmer than the pinto beans and the kidney beans, but they're a little firm, but they're not like hard. They're just firmer than the other ones are. The chunks of tomato are really nice. They're really good and tender, and they're have a lot of flavor to it. They have that tomato sweetness to them, but then you also get the seasonings and everything else. So the textures of all this is pretty decent. It's a little thick at times. So like you see, I'm eating chili with a fork. So that tells you something right there. Our chili, we eat it with a fork too, I guess. But I usually put crackers in it and really thicken it up. So, but I am eating this with a fork. So it's a pretty thick chili. It's not a soupy chili. It's very thick. Again, nothing wrong with it. I don't care. I like mine thicker. The ground beef is really nice. The beans are cooked really well. The corn, when I get a piece of corn, it's tender, it's fine. The tomato hunks are really nice and tender. So I like the texture of it. It's perfectly fine. The flavors, you do get a really good chili powder flavor. yeah, you get like the paprika and the pepper and the salt. Maybe a little bit of garlic, or there's definitely onion in there. Yeah, you get the typical chili powder flavor. It is not spicy though. So if you're worried about it being spicy, some people might find it spicy. I don't think it's spicy at all. It's like, no, there's not even any little tingle in the back of your throat. It's just a very mild spice. Again, if you don't like any spice whatsoever at all, you probably wouldn't be eating something that said chili on it. But I think you could handle this. It's very, 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 very light if it's there at all. Yeah, it's nice. I wish it had a little bit more. Like I said, it's kind of a pasty texture, for lack of a better word. It's kind of a stuck together kind of gloopy texture. I wish it was a little thinner, and I actually would have liked it with a little bit of pasta to give a little bit more of something to chew on. As it is, the only thing to really chew on is these beans, the beans that are kind of underdone and they're a little firmer. Beyond that, everything's kind of a pasty texture, except the ground beef is not tasty, but you don't get a lot of the beef. You get mostly beans in this. So overall, pretty decent meal. I like it that they didn't go too spicy on it, that they left it a little bit more on the mild side. Again, if you don't like spicy food at all, you may not want this, but it's not bad at all. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 though. I really do like it enough to where I think it's good to try. I think I would recommend you try it out if you got an Aldi in your area. I think this is a good one to try out. Now, the bad thing about Aldi is you never know when you're gonna find something. So it may be there 1 week and they may not get it again for another year. So it's just kind of hit and go with Aldi. So if you see it and it sounds interesting to you, it's safe to try. I think you'll like it. If it doesn't sound interesting to you, me telling you I think it tastes good is not gonna change your mind any probably. So anyway, I give it a 4 out of 5. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.